Hello everyone, hope you all are doing well. So in we'll discuss the first problem of Leetcode BiWeekly contest 106. It's an easy little problem, but I would say for all the four problems the accuracy is pretty low. As you can see, even for the easiest problem the accuracy is roughly 50%. I would say that's on the lower side for an easy level problem. So let's see what it is saying. So the problem name is check if the number is fascinating. You are given an integer n that consists of exactly 3 digits. Okay. Now we call the number n fascinating if after the following modifications the resulting number contains all the digits from 1 to 9 exactly once and does not contain any zeros, right? Now concatenate n with the numbers 2 cross n and 3 cross n. Return true if n is fascinating or false otherwise. Now concatenating two numbers means joining them together. For example, concatenation of 121 and 371 is something like this, right? 121 371 and so on, right? Let's check for this number. So 192 is the first string, or rather the first number. The 2n will be 384 and 3n will be 576. So just see here, every digit is coming exactly once and you do not have a zero. So that means it satisfies your condition. What are the two conditions? Two conditions are all the digits from 1 to 9 should come exactly once and does not contain any zeros, right? So it's more of an implementation based question. Now obviously it says that you concatenate the numbers, but you don't need to do that, right? Why should you do that? You are concerned about the digits and that you can deal individually for every number, right? For example, 192 you process it, like in this case I've taken a set. Okay, why I've taken a set? Because it's more of an easy implementation that I was looking for, right? Set contains unique objects in this case integers, right? So that's why I've taken it. Now I know 192, right? Insert 1 9 and 2 in the set. Now do the same thing from 2 into 192. Do the same thing. Now while inserting, just check that the integer that I'm inserting, is that already present. If that is already present, all you need to do is return false. Also, as soon as you get a zero, right, you do not need to have a zero, right? As soon as you get a zero, you return false. That's it. More of an implementation based question. So what I've done, I've written a utility function and this is the set, right? So what I've done, generate number digits for n. Okay, now why am I returning false here? I am returning false, rather I am returning a boolean variable, because suppose I'm inserting n, right? So as soon as I get a false condition, that means a contradicting condition, why should I check for 2n or 3n, right? That's not something I want to do, right? So as soon as you get a contradicting condition, so you return false. So that's what I've done here. You pass a number n while n is greater than 0. If your set contains whatever you are going to insert, return false, right? Because every integer should come at most once. So you return false. Else, if it is not the case, what you do, you just add it in your set, n divided by equals to 10. Now, if this whole thing is completed, that means you did not get any contradicting condition, right? Any condition against you, what the problem is saying, so you return true. So if you do not get a false, continue for 2n, do the same thing. If you get a false, again return false, right? Again, if you do not get a false, that means till now everything is okay. Do the same thing for 3n. And again, if you get a false, you return false. Now finally, what I want to say is, remember I have not added a check for 0 here, right? So that's what I'm doing here. If all the three conditions satisfied, all I need to do is I need to check that have I got all the all the 9 integers. Yes, I know you must be saying that it's a 3-digit number, so most probably we'll get all the 9 digits, but still I've checked it, that if your set contains 0, we do not want it. Also, if the size of the set is not equals to 9, that means at least one of the digit is missing, right? If any of these two condition fails, you can return false, else you can return true. Now remember, I know this condition is sort of repetitive, it should have been covered here, but yeah, but I need to do that, right? Suppose my number is, I would say, like in this case it was 100, right? Suppose this was 100. So I know it's a repetitive thing, but again that could lead to contradicting condition, so that's why I've done it, right? So yeah, that's it for this solution. I hope you learned something new from this video. Do support it by giving up a thumbs up. Do subscribe to the channel. Also, if you have any queries, because I know the accuracy is on the lower side, so probably you must be thinking of any boundary condition, let me know in the comment section. I'll revert on each one of them. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.